Have you ever met a slice of toast that could travel through time? Probably not. This is the story of Toasty, the most adventurous piece of bread in history. One minute he was sitting on a plate, the next he was sucked into a time portal. Zippy zappy zoom! He went spinning through the ages. Toasty quickly learned that to blend in, he needed disguises. Lucky for him, he was a very crafty piece of toast. He could use anything he found to make amazing costumes. Where would he go first? The past, of course. There were so many interesting people and places to see. But Toasty also knew the past could be a dangerous place for a tasty treat like him. He had to be careful not to end up as somebody's snack. Whiz-bang! Toasty landed with a thump in ancient Rome. He quickly fashioned a toga out of a tablecloth and stuck a few laurel leaves on his head. Ave Caesar! He practiced, trying to sound like a Roman. Just then, a crowd of people rushed past, carrying a very important-looking man on a platform. It was Julius Caesar himself. Toasty, being a nosy piece of toast, snuck closer for a better look. Suddenly the crowd bumped the platform, and Caesar's lunch, a plate of grapes, went flying. The grapes landed right next to Toasty. Caesar's guards looked around for something to replace them. Toasty, fearing he might be mistaken for a giant crouton, made a run for it. Toasty's next stop was even further back in time. He found himself nose to nose with a gigantic dinosaur. It was a Tyrannosaurus Rex and it looked very hungry. Thinking fast, Toasty used mud and vines to disguise himself as a pile of dinosaur droppings. Not the most glamorous look, but it worked. The T-Rex sniffed him cautiously and then lumbered away, disappointed. Phew, that was a close one. Toasty knew he couldn't stay in the age of dinosaurs for long. He had to get out of there before he became extinct. Toasty traveled through many more eras, meeting famous people and dodging danger at every turn. But after a while, he began to miss his own time. He missed the butter, the jam, the warm toaster. He realized that maybe traveling through time was exciting, but there's no place like home. And so, with a final zap, Toasty returned to his own time. He learned that adventure is great, but sometimes all you need is a little butter and a familiar face.